Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll learn about tools. A tool is just a normal Python function that you hand to the model. The model doesn't execute the function itself. Instead, it decides when the function should be used and what argument should be passed. Your application executes the function and return the result back to the model. And let me give an example before I start coding. And this is the tool calling flow. And this is the first step. So as a user, you will ask a question. Your question would be, what's the weather in Tokyo? Now model will see there are different tools available: get weather, search web, calculator. Then model will choose a tool. It will choose get weather because it relates to your question. Then the tool will execute. LLM has not started yet. The tool will execute. It will send the result back to the maybe the database or to the query, and then the LLM will generate that answer. So you get the actual answer from the tool, but LLM will then fine tune it. I mean, it will write that the weather in Tokyo is 22 degrees Celsius and sunny. So LLM is not deciding this 22 degrees Celsius. This is coming from the tool that we are using. So for example, get weather here. So what happens? Many beginners think that you pass your query to the LLM and then LLM directly executes the Python script. It doesn't happen. What happens in reality? The LLM will request tool. That tool will be executed by a developer or a framework, and then the result will be stored maybe in a database, and then that result returns to the LLM, and LLM uses result to generate final answer. So LLM is only generating the final answer. The text that you see, the weather in Tokyo is 22 degrees Celsius, but this 22 degree will come from your tool. I'm going to import tool from LangChain.tools from LangChain.tools import tool, and then I will call this as a decorator. Now I'm going to define a function that will give me the length of a word. I will write here define get underscore word underscore length. So whenever you are defining a tool, you have to call this decorator at the array tool first. Now inside this, I'm going to define the parameter. The parameter it will take is a word, and its expected data type is string, and the expected output of the data type is going to be integer. Now I also have to write a doc string. It is mandatory. I will write here returns the number of letters in a given word, and then the return statement, what it will return, length of a word. Now first we import the tool as this decorator, then we create a normal Python function and add at the rate tool on top of it. That's all it takes to create a LangChain tool. Notice two important things: the type hint tells this that what input the tool expects, and the doc string becomes the tool description that the model reads. So when you are using LLM, your LLM will read the description, and based on this description and this function name, it will select the right tool for you. So if you want the model to use your tool correctly, write clear description, write clear function name. That is very important. Now let's inspect the tool. So I will write some print statement, print let's say name, and then get word length dot name. It will give us the name of this tool. Then print, let's say description, get word length dot description. It will tell the description, and then print argument schema and get word length dot args. That's it. So let's see what LangChain created for us. Every tool uh, gets a name, a function name, description, and an argument schema. The name comes from the function name. The description comes from the this doc string, and the schema is generated automatically from the function signature. This schema helps the model understand what inputs the tool expects. Now let's call this tool. So when you have an LLM, the LLM will call this tool. Right now we are going to do this manually. So how you can call this? You have to write print statement, then you have to call this function get word length, and now you have to pass your argument inside a dictionary. And before that, you have to write the method invoke. You cannot simply call this function here, you have to write the method invoke, and then inside this you will have a dictionary. The key is going to be word, that is this argument, the parameter we have, this is going to be key, and then the value is going to be, let's say I'm going to write LangChain. I want to count how many what is the length of this word LangChain. So we can run this tool. We use this invoke function and pass the input as a dictionary. The key must match the parameter name. So here it is matching with this parameter word. And in this case, we are passing this word LangChain. The result will be 9 because the word contains 9 letters. And this manual invocation is exactly what an AI agent will do later. The only difference is that the model will decide when to call the tool automatically. Now let's print this. So I will call here Python tools1.py. Let's see. So first see the what this function gives us. So we have this name. The function name is get word length. Description returns the number of letters in a given word. So I have to put a space here. Then we have this argument schema. It takes parameter or argument this word, and the type is string. And here you see in the end we get the characters. So the number of characters in this word LangChain is 9. Now we can also give custom tool names and description. Now let me tell you that, or let me show you that example as well. So again, I will call this Decorator tool. And now what I will do inside this, I will, let's say, I'm going to create a tool temperature converter. And then I will also give the description. Description is equal to, I'll explain you this, don't worry. Convert a temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So here I have given a custom function definition and the description here, and now I'm going to define the function here. So I will write here define convert underscore let's say temperature. This will take the argument Celsius because we are going to convert this Celsius to Fahrenheit. The number is going to be, the expected data type is float, and the return type is going to be string. Then here I will make a variable Fahrenheit, and then I will write the calculation here how we can convert it. So we have this Celsius into 9 divided by 5 plus 32. So this is the math for this to convert it. Then what it will return? It will return Celsius, and then Celsius C is Fahrenheit. Okay, so sometimes the function name isn't the best name for the model. In those case, you can provide here a custom a tool name and a description. So this is the custom tool name and this is the description. This gives the model clear guidance about what the tool does. The function itself is still just in normal Python. The only difference is the metadata we are providing to LangChain. Now let's print this. So I will call here print, then convert temperature. We will see the name, and then we will call this tool print convert temperature. And whenever you want to call your tool, you have to write invoke, and then you have to pass your parameters in dictionary. So what is the parameter? This is Celsius, so I will write here Celsius, and then let's say it is 25. Now let's test it. First, we print the tool name, then we invoke it with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The output should be 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see, I will run this. And here you can see in the output, it is 77.0. So let's recap. A LangChain tool is just a Python function wrapped with the this tool decorator. Type hints define the inputs. Doc strings help the model understand when to use the tool. LangChain automatically creates schemas from your function signature, and tools can be executed using .invoke. In the next video, we will connect these tools to a real LLM and watch the model call them automatically. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my video, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.